All rise. Judge Butterby Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1055, Scott case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Mrs. Scott, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, I am just really tired of my husband not doing things that he should be doing, such as spending quality time with me and our 17-year-old daughter.
Okay.
He's just not coming up to par, and frankly, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of it.
All right. So you all have a 17-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And you're tired of him not spending quality time with you and your daughter.
That's right.
I can totally understand that. Now, what does that have to do with me?
Well, I want a divorce.
You want a divorce because of that? And you want to put him on child support because of that?
Welcome to Technical Skills, where emotional meltdowns crash headfirst into legal showdowns. And today, buckle up, because this one gets messy. Mrs. Scott has officially had it. She's fed up with her husband, a retired military man, for checking out a family life. According to her, he's stopped spending time with their teenage daughter, doesn't take her out anymore, and is essentially emotionally absent. So what does she do? She files for divorce and slaps him with a child support demand. But here's the twist. This man has just wrapped up years of honorable service and has been the financial rock of the household for decades. Now that he's retired and trying to rest, suddenly he's being dragged into court because his wife claims she's bored? Enter Judge Van, who wastes no time slicing through the emotional noise with cold, hard logic. No drama, just facts. So here's the real question. Is Mrs. Scott just being petty, or is there something deeper happening beneath the surface? What begins like a typical breakup soon spirals into a no-nonsense courtroom reality check, and the way this ends, you're not going to believe it.
Yes, obviously. I mean, he is the provider of our home, and absolutely, I want child support.
He's the provider of your home and you just want to get rid of him like that?
I just feel
because you're being petty and in your feelings?
Well, I feel like we've just grown apart, and I'm just tired of him not making me happy. He doesn't take me out. We don't do fun things anymore. And frankly, I'm bored.
Oh, okay. Mr. Scott, why are you boring this woman to death over here?
I'm not really sure why I'm here.
Honestly, I'm not sure why you're here either. It sounds like she's just in her feelings right now because you're not spending time with her and your 17-year-old daughter. And that's not what court is for. We don't just place people on child support because we're in our feelings.
I recently retired. I'm tired. I worked 50 years. And
there it is, that pivotal moment when Judge Vonnebai starts peeling back the layers and questioning the entire foundation of this case. Let's look at the facts. Mr. Scott is financially stable. There's no history of abuse, no criminal issues, and no signs of neglect. He's not a deadbeat. He's been the provider, the backbone of the household for years. So what's the real issue here? According to Mrs. Scott, he's just boring. Let that sink in. We're in family court, not over mistreatment, not over danger or irresponsibility, but over a lack of excitement in the marriage. Here's the big question. Can emotional boredom actually become a legal reason to demand child support? Is that where we're headed with modern relationships and courtroom disputes? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this case isn't just unusual. It pushes the boundaries of what truly belongs in a courtroom.
From the military.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
This man is tired. That's why he probably doesn't want to spend quality time all the time. Can you give him a break?
Well,
and sir, can you spend some more time with your 17-year-old daughter?
when she's home, I'm more than willing to do that. But she's 17 years old.
Right.
I mean, she has a life, friends, a phone, and I'm available.
I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that. Mrs. Scott, let's not be petty. Don't do that. There is no reason to come to court and divorce this man, place him on child support, especially if you say he's a provider. He seems like he's a good man, retired military. He takes care of you, obviously. You look beautiful. So I don't think this is the right route that you need to go. Most people that come in this court get put on child support because they either deserve to be put on it or they were doing something they didn't have any business doing when it comes down to not taking care of their kids. So I just wouldn't want to put this man on child support just because, like I...
Boo, asterisk retired military. Asterisk that one detail sheds a whole new light on Mr. Scott's story. We're talking about a man who likely spent decades in strict, high-pressure environments, long deployments, missed birthdays, holidays spent in uniform, not at home, all for the sake of duty and country. Now he's finally retired, back home, and trying to figure out what normal life even looks like. And just as he's starting to settle in, his wife says it's not enough. She wants more attention, more excitement, more emotional connection. This right here is where it hits differently. Because this case isn't just about child support. It's about asterisk the after. Asterisk what happens when the mission ends, but the emotional distance at home remains? Is this a case of emotional neglect? Or is it the harsh reality of struggling to reconnect after years of sacrifice? Let us know your take, because this one runs deeper than most.
Your Honor, I really don't feel like I'm in my feelings because it's important in a relationship for there to be wonderful things happening. We have to find ways to keep our relationship healthy and strong and moving forward. We can't just stand still and be stagnant. I mean, he's got to come up, he's got to do more.
Mr. Scott, can you assure Mrs. Scott that you're going to do more so you do not have to come in this courtroom and be placed on child support for a 17-year-old child?
I think her concern is it cannot solely be a burden for me. We have to work together.
I agree. I agree.
Yes.
You like that? I like that. That touched my heart.
This right here, Judge Vonda just delivered a courtroom mic drop. She laid it out plain and simple. Court isn't your emotional journal. It's not the place to vent about missed date nights or a partner who won't binge Netflix with you anymore. Unless there's abuse, neglect, or actual harm involved, dragging someone into court starts to look less like a pursuit of justice and more like personal revenge. But here's the real debate. When does emotional dissatisfaction actually cross the line into something the legal system should care about? Because that line, it's blurry. And today, Judge Vonda just picked up the marker and made it asterisk bold. Asterisk.
Go ahead and dismiss this case and put people on child support that need to be on here.
Yes.
Thank you. If there's nothing further, you all will dismiss, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And there it is. The truth finally comes out. Mrs. Scott admits she still loves her husband. And when Mr. Scott quietly says, "We must work together," even Judge Vonda couldn't hide her softened tone. This wasn't just a child support case. It was a couple in crisis, turning to the courtroom as a last-ditch cry for help. And in a rare twist, the courtroom didn't spark a breakup. It sparked reconnection. You don't see that every day. So what just happened in the Scott case? We saw a wife overwhelmed by emotional distance, a husband adjusting to life after decades in uniform, and a judge who no divorce. Just two people walking away with a long overdue reality check, and maybe, just maybe, a second chance. Was Mrs. Scott out of line? Or was she simply asking for more than silence in her marriage? Let us know in the comments.